Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Don, this is Rockin' a Country. I'm doing a gift request, and just so that you know how gift requests work, like if you wanted to make a gift for me to do a song, it's the information's in the description box, but it's got to fit with the channel theme. Every so often I get one that's just like off the wall, and I'm like, yeah, I can't do that one. In any case, the way I also do it is since I started the channel 5.5 years ago, I've always posted at 9 a.m. just a regular request that people have done. And it's only in about the last 3 or 4 months that people have been making gift requests, which have accelerated a bit. So what I do is I still post the non-gift request at 9 o'clock in the morning every day. And then if there are gift requests, I do them generally at like 11, 1, 3, 5, and 7. That's sort of like the way it's been working lately. So that just gives you an idea of how I'm doing this. So you don't have to make a gift to the channel to get a song reacted to, but if you make a gift, it means it will, as long as it fits with the channel theme. And I usually get them up within a day, but sometimes it's 2 or 3 depending on the other workload. So there's a little bit there. To that point, Jason Halverson, shout out to you for this gift and request. You requested that I do Freddie Hart's song, The Wall, the 1959 original. And I think I found a 1959 original. It can be tough to know exactly, but sometimes the indication is like the quality of the download. And this one is like a low quality download of a song. So I'm guessing that it might even be from the original vinyl. So we're going to find out. But I love the nostalgia. I mean, I grew up on albums. I grew up on albums and cassettes. So when I hear that like a scratchy sound, it just makes me smile. And a lot of these songs in traditional country were on vinyl, of course, because that's how it all started. So let's see what Freddie's got for us. The Wall. I love the harmonica.
There's a lot of strange men in cell block 10, but the strangest of them all was a friend of mine who spent his time just staring at the wall, staring at the wall.
Like in the yard to get out?
In his hand was a note that his gal had wrote, and it proved that crime don't pay. Was the very same gal he robbed and stole for, naming her wedding day.
Oh.
Naming her wedding day. As he looked at the wall, so strong and tall, I could hear him softly curse. Nobody at all ever climbed that wall, but I'm gonna be the first. I'm gonna be the first.
This is a good, well-written story.
The warden walked by and said, "Son, don't try. I would hate to see you fall. There is no doubt they would carry you out if you ever touch that wall. Ever touch that wall."
Who wrote this?
A year's gone by since he made his try, but I can still recall how hard he tried and the way he died, but he never made that wall. Never made that wall. There's never been a man ever shook this can, but I know a man who tried. The newspapers called it a jailbreak plan, but I know it was suicide. I know it was suicide.
Wow. Oh, it's over. Wow, didn't you feel like that was like a movie or something? Like you could see the whole thing laid out? There were some really good twists in there. This is the type of song that you could just blow past and say, okay, simple little ditty of a song, nothing instrumentally over the top going on here. But the way that story was woven, there was a little twist that added a different thing. Like even right to the end where he said it wasn't a jailbreak, failed. This was suicide because the warden said, if you try getting over it, you're going to die. And he couldn't take it anymore. So earlier in the song, you think, all right, he wants over that wall to get back with the woman that he was robbing and stealing for, which is what put him in the prison. But he was staring at that wall, just picking his time so that he could be out of pain because he couldn't be with the woman that he loved. I mean, it's hard not to root for a guy like that, but he was robbing and stealing. So, in a sense, you can't be free. You got to do some time anyway. Some of these songs, you think, oh, 1959, like it's typical of a present generation to think the earlier generations didn't know what they were doing. They were lesser status human beings or something. And, when you look at the SR-71 Blackbird, it's still the fastest regular air induction engine aircraft ever built. And that thing was built in the 60s. We put a man on the moon in the 60s. And you're like, with what? Like cathode ray tubes or something, Like the technology in our phones now is greater than what they had to get to the moon. Yet we did it. And songs like this, the songs of the human race and the human interaction and feelings, those things don't change. A prisoner's thoughts today are the same as a prisoner's thoughts 100 years ago or 1,000 years ago, because the human condition doesn't change. So, Jason, great call on that one, man. That was a good find. I'm going to rate that, and I'm rating this thing on the lyrical twist and development on this. That was freaking brilliant. It was simple, it was clean, it was concise, and it kept you in your chair listening. This might shock you guys, but I'm coming in with a 9.5. That had the human element in spades in that thing. So that's it. You guys can thank Jason for that. He made a gift to the channel and it got done. And that was a great request, Jason. So thank you. All right, folks, have a great day. I'll see you on another video. Keep rocking the country.